Peace, love, wholeness, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So go ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. Let's clock in and get these messages of awareness, okay? Come on in, my divine love chosen, and receive these blessings. Okay? All y'all are welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Okay, join the family. Join the divine love chosen. Okay? All the hate and karmic energies. Y'all are not welcome. Okay, so just keep it pushing. Don't even hurt yourself trying to project into my energy and into my divine love chosen's energy. Okay, because you will reap what you sow. You will reap what you sow into my energy. You will reap what you deserve, okay? And that's by way of universal law, okay? Because love always wins. Just know that, okay? Okay. Listen, I'm a little late, all right? But not really. Okay, but let's clock in for my divine love chosen. Let's see what needs to be illuminated at this time for my divine love chosen. Okay, me and my baby, we was busy today. Or this rising. But we here. Okay, I'm about to get a message before going on about our day. I hope y'all are doing well, taking care of yourselves though, okay? Doing what you gotta do for you and yours. All right. Showing up how you feel called to show up. All right. Let's see. Ancestors, what needs to be illuminated for my divine love chosen at this time? What needs to be illuminated at this time, here and now? Ooh, stuff is just already popping out. Okay, we got sacred lust at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we got truth coming out. Surrender. And trust. I love to see it. Yes, I do. Okay, this is a beautiful combination. All right, and then we got sacred lust at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit wants you to affirm, I can release my need to control. You could be guided to release your need to control. Getting up out of that toxic masculine energy. Okay. There's a difference between being in control or trying to be in control of everything, every part of your life, and being able to surrender. Okay, and being a guide, right? Because masculines, that's what really y'all are, okay? Us feminines, we are the spirit, and masculines are the spirit guides to this earthly, on this earthly realm. And Spirit wants you to affirm, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay. Get real. What is your truth? Telling the truth matters, or truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Okay. If you're not listening to yourself, if you're not in surrender, if you're in the energy of trying to be in control, overly dominant, you know, dominate the earth. I gotta dominate the earth type energy. You're blocking your own blessings, okay? And Spirit wants you to affirm, the truth is my friend, okay? Being able to receive the truth, okay? I'm definitely not the type to be in the energy of like, lie to me. Don't lie to me, because now you fucking up my frequency, okay? Now you fucking up my frequency, okay? So be real with yourself so that you can be real with others. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth, okay? Right? And that takes a lot of strength, a lot of courage to do so. Okay? Trusting yourself. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, okay? So Divine Love Chosen, y'all could be in that energy too, because when you prioritize your energy and your frequency and the frequencies around you, you don't want nobody in the energy of being deceptive and lying to themselves and lying to you. Because that's going to fuck up the flow of your frequency when you're heavily, when you're in your flow, right? When you're in your flow of creation. That's going to disturb the frequency. All that tension, deception, okay? Miscommunication or hidden truths, right? If people suppress their truth and suppress the truths, it's going to interrupt the frequency around you, okay? And that's not what we doing, okay? But with understanding though, right? Everybody's at their own pace, right? If you do have people that you love in your life and you are nourishing y'all's relationship, everybody has to meet their own truth on their own divine timing. Okay, so you're not in the energy of pressing it out of others either, but you're just in the energy of, making space, being a guide to, so that others feel comfortable living in their truth as well. All right, let's see what channel messages we got. We got the balance messages. Ooh. What's coming out? Falling on the floor. Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'm in my lotus position, so this shit. All right. Come on, card. All right, the 12th house could be illuminated. I'm not going to put them up here because they just fell out the deck. The 12th house could be illuminated. Endings, okay? Endings, okay? Healing, closure, okay? Your spirituality, solitude, okay? Receiving your karma, alchemizing it into your dharma, okay? Could be illuminated at this time. What's hidden, like I said, your subconscious and stuff like that. Your limiting beliefs, okay? That blocks the flow of what you deserve to receive. Your divine inheritance that you deserve to receive. And then you hold a lot of spiritual rank and power, okay? Which could be, mesmerizing to certain people in your life or people that you align with. Yeah, there could be somebody in your energy wanting to siphon your creativity, okay? And that's what the professional energy vampires do. Okay, they bypass the whole spiritual process of nourishing their own creativity, and they use people and try to drain people and siphon off of people, and then get into this robotical ass energy of, this money hungry capitalistic mindset of their creativity, and then be wondering why they crashing out and burning through their journey. Okay, these robotical matrix. And these robotical people that's in the matrix, these people that, abuse their powers, abuse their gifts, and completely bypass the spiritual aspect, right? Not everybody's like that. Not every artist is like that. Which there is still some hope, right? But a lot of people in the industry be on that type of timing. Okay, so be mindful. Be mindful. Like I said in one of my last readings, validate yourself. Validate your own creativity and wake up from the illusions of these success illusions, right? Because they got them people all fucked up, and that's on some real. Okay? Escaping won't heal you. All healing comes from confronting. Okay? There could be some karmic family in the energies doing spell work done on law officials. Okay, there could have been some karmic family exchanging some sort of sexual exchange to law officials, to try to get them against you, or to try to, you know, and to try to get them like on their side, or to try to get out of something. Okay, and then we got the heart chakra being illuminated. Okay, that was random. Okay. Your ancestors is communicating with you, so pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. You are very strong-willed, divine love chosen. Don't let nobody move you. Can't nobody move you. Okay, somebody in that energy wants to hold your hand. Okay, can't nobody move you with ill intentions. Let me just say that, okay? Because move me, okay? Okay, you could be needing to take a spiritual bath. Okay, get some flowers in there. Somebody in the energy, it's like your power turns them on. Your spiritual rank, your spiritual power turns them on. Okay. Spirit is saying, feel the fear and be brave. All right. Okay, we got Cancer placements in the energy. 11th house could be illuminated. Okay, groups, friends, social awareness. Okay, humanitarianism, technology, hopes and wishes in the future. You could be thinking about. Okay, could be somebody could be going through an awakening. Okay, Virgo energy could be significant as well to this reading. Okay, you are a creative embodiment, okay? Everything you do, okay? How you be, how you show up, all right? And I feel like divine love chosen, that's how you're moving. That's what you're focused on at this time, okay? You don't gotta share too much details, but just know that you are on the right path, okay? Because you have many different outlets of creative expression. And that takes time to, you know, invest in your time into nourishing each and every one of them. And that's okay. Again, like I said, you're in this energy. You're not pressed about, you know, these superficial toxic industry validations, right? That really try to steal and siphon your soul and take your soul from you, completely keeping you away from your spiritual connection and the message that Mother Nature and the Divine Most High planted in you, in your heart. Okay, because you know these industries, they just money hungry robots. Okay, these industries, these deals, these contracts, they're just money hungry robots. Okay, controlled. Okay. And don't get me wrong, you know, a lot of these artists, you know, some of the artists, you know, they're rooted in higher purpose, okay? But a lot of them aren't, okay? And for the beautiful artists that are healing and want to heal and, you know, is aligned with me to heal, go ahead and do so. Because, you deserve, how do I say it? To be in alignment with your highest self in your heart space. Okay. All right. So what else? Okay. You could be in this high priest or high priestess energy. Okay. There's a cosmic lover in your energy. Let's just put that there. There's a cosmic lover in your energy. Okay. Somebody could be in this energy getting divorced. Okay, it could be some law officials in the energy that want your forgiveness after watching you and plotting on you, okay? Because when these karmic family members try to get the law involved, okay, they, you know, mind you, they already watching you. They've been watching you, okay? Okay. Because Trust and believe. I remember everything. Okay? I remember everything that y'all done put me through here. Okay? Just like I remember that old ass lady's name. Okay? Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm not age shaming nobody. Okay? But I'm only saying because of their plots and their plans against me. Okay? And she's finna go soon. She's finna pass soon. Okay? Just know that. That Anna lady, yep. I remember her name at that hospital, okay? And everything that they done try to do. So, yeah. Send me my coins. Send me my coins. That's it. That's all. Okay? They want my forgiveness. Send me my coins. Okay? Okay. Yeah, they try to frame you and get you drugged to try to get you locked up or put away in the hospital. Yeah, these karmic family members. Yep, they try to frame you. They try to, this could be a little bit more specific, but just like that lady, right? They try to frame me. They try to put a wool over my eyes, thinking that I wouldn't remember, okay? Trying to drug me up. Right, trying to orchestrate something so that they could put me in a housing or a placement where they can control me, right? Fuck is y'all talking about for real? Nothing. Send me my coins, okay? Just period. That's all I care about right now. Just period. Just period. Because when I was open and when I was loving, listen. Listen, we're not even about to get into it because I'm in a great mood today, okay? I'm in a great mood, all right? So, now, Divine Love Chosen, y'all is in this energy where y'all is focusing on y'all coins, right? Your stability, your financial stability, okay? Y'all not rooted in that energy in a sense of being careless, right? Being careless, essentially. But y'all is focused on where you, like, get into the what you need to get to the next level, essentially reaching your goals. Okay, somebody's in the energy like, I knew you were mine when I saw you. Okay, there could be some karmic energies exhausted behind you. Okay, fifth house could be illuminated, romance, love, play, creativity, your childlike spirit. Yeah. And your ancestors saying, in the end, love always wins. Just period. Okay, so let's not try to do the runaround. And let's not try to do the runaround to the law officials that is watching. Let's not try to do the runaround, okay? Because that's not what we doing, okay? I'm going to utilize all my resources, and I still remember, okay? Like, y'all wanted me to forget, or y'all wanted to try to impact my memory, try to impact my mental, and try to put me in, what you call it, too far gone, basically, and try to control and contort the trajectory of my journey. Send me my coins, because in the end, love always wins. Just period. Just period. Send me my coins. All right. Okay. All right. So, what should we use? Okay. We could just pull a few of these. Yeah, you're in this sweetheart energy. You are divinely protected, okay? You are protected by the divine most high. All right. Just period. Okay? No matter what energy is around you, in the energy of trying to, you know, affect your frequency, right? Put you in this put you back or trigger you back into, you know, your no matter what energy is around you trying to trigger you into fear. You've already been through a lot, right? This, you know, certain things that reoccur in your life, certain tragedies or traumas that reoccur in your life, because you've already been through those things, and you have to make those changes that will shift your reality to get you out of the timeline that you've grown up in, right? The trauma, the tragedy, the chaos, and all that other shit. Okay, honor your sacred lusts. All right. Okay, honor your sacred lusts and your creativity, your sacral chakra, and your creativity. Yeah, of course, there's people in the energy running their mouth, whatever. Okay, trying to watch you, get readings done on you and stuff like that. Whatever. Yeah, there's a Scorpio in that energy who is enamored by you and is really pressed about controlling some shit in your life, and you're just not. They can't control you, just period. Put it on the charger. I'm almost done. Go ahead, baby. But yeah, you're in your high priestess energy, high priest energy. Okay, folks is mad, they jealous, they envious. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, let's get one more.
And I had to say peace.
I'm not done yet, so go in there and wait and put your tablet on the charger. Okay, your ancestors is protecting you. Shut my door. Shut my door. Yeah, you're in this earth angel energy, okay? Like, girl. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could take my book with me, because I started reading it last night a little bit too late, okay? But yeah, let's see what's in the tarot that needs to be illuminated at this time. You could be in the energy aligning with your divine love chosen, okay? Aligning with new people, going out, meeting new people, aligning with new people too. 2255 as I say that. So everything is in divine alignment, okay? Embrace the changes that you are guided to make, okay? Okay. What needs to be illuminated? Eight of Swords. Somebody could be heavily in their head about you. Why? Why you all up in your head about me? Okay, this did want to come out in reverse. Somebody could feel like they're in this energy of working without results, okay? Try to come up out of the energy of expecting some sort of results so that you can be guided to be blessed. And this could also mean that, you know, with the truth card under there, you could be needed to move from a space of your truth, right? And deeper alignment with your heart space, okay? So that you can, instead of, you know, being distracted, okay? Or expecting a certain reward, you could be needed to tap into the spiritual, your spiritual side, and embrace your spiritual side through your works as well, okay? And being patient with yourself, okay? Because it's like a double-edged sword, okay? If you are in this energy of receiving certain rewards, for your work, okay? You could be needed to change your perspective about your work, validate your own work, and have faith. Let go and let it flow, okay? Because it's like almost like a double-edged sword, right? How do I say it? If you're working against your spirit, working against your soul, working against your, you know, just to receive a certain reward. How do I say it? Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. So you could be needing to be patient, shift your perspective about it, okay? Somebody could be in their head about work, okay? But they could also be in their head, you know, self-sabotaging. They could be in their head about divine love or cosmic love and self-sabotage. And spirit wants you to feel the fear and be brave anyway, okay? Because it's like being mindful of the energy, right? You know, us high priests and high priestess, we are very protective of our energy. We are willing to make the sacrifices so that we're not, you know, materially bound and strayed away from our soul just to be, you know, materially bound, okay? And healing that energy of greed anyway, it takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of sacrifice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else? Got King of Swords in the energy. Embrace the ideas that you are receiving, okay? Embrace the ideas that you are blessed with, okay? And ways in which you should show up for yourself and show up for your people, okay? And shift your perspective about the rewards that you're looking for, okay? The type of rewards that your soul is yearning for, okay? So that you can put your efforts and your attention and your time towards the work that's that you feel satisfied with. If you're working in a space that you don't love, no matter what rewards that you receive, or if you're working in an energy from an energy that you don't love or that you're not passionate about, even if you do receive rewards, you're still unsatisfied, and it's not really rewarding, right? It's not truly rewarding, okay? Just like a lot of people could be in an energy working against themselves, right? They could have all the money, they could have all the riches, you know, the superficial, right? Fall into the illusions of riches and finances and still make decisions or still work against themselves, right? Because they're not in tune or in touch with their soul's value, their soul's purpose or their core values, okay? So you're in that energy where you could be in an energy focused on getting rooted, right? Focused on getting rooted again. Somebody could be in their head about a child or new beginnings as well. Focus on, but yeah, Spirit wants you to focus on getting rooted, right? Being rooted in your core values. Somebody could be in their head about moving forward or coming towards you. Yeah. Spirit wants you to know you are protected, so they really want you to get out your head and stop being so self-diminishing, like, or pessimistic about yourself, okay? Because with the Six of Wands here, you could have too much pride, okay? You could be punishing yourself, or your pride could be punishing you, Okay, punishing yourself from moving forward, from looking forward, okay, from being hopeful or optimistic. You could be in that energy working with folks who wants to keep you in that energy, who wants to limit your success, who wants to be in control of your success. And they just don't. They can't. They just can't. Okay, that's stemming from a toxic masculine energy, right? They want to control your soul. They want to control your higher calling. They want to control. No, they can't. If it's not genuine love, if it's not wholehearted, genuine love, then keep it out my way. Just period. Keep it out my way. Okay, so you could be in this energy feeling unappreciated. Well, you gotta appreciate yourself and get out of that energy where you are accepting punishment, accepting mistreatment. Okay, punishing yourself. Okay, we got the Four of Swords energy here, resisting that growth, that healing, restless, burnt out, stressed. Okay, clarify this Four of Swords and what because they're just falling out in reverse. Okay, yeah, because you could have a lot of passion or these ideas that Spirit wants you to validate yourself. Learn how to trust your inner calling. Learn how to trust your own ideas. Okay, yeah, you could be receiving Tower moments about your other half. Okay, you could be receiving Tower moments about a Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups energy. Okay, this could be one person. Okay, they can have both elements in their chart. This could be different situations or whoever. Okay, receive it as it resonates. All right, but underneath that there's the Knight of Wands. Okay, you could be in your head about okay, what else? Yeah, Emperor energy, Knight of Pentacles, moving slow. Honor your turtle pace, okay? But don't put yourself in an energy of making excuses for yourself or self-sabotaging too much. Your journey, your happiness, what you deserve and desire, your divine inheritance that you deserve and desire, your happiness, your joy, your peace of mind, right? Clarity over confusion, encouragement over discouragement, okay? Your spark of joy, okay? You could be around people that just want to kill your joy all the time, okay? Putting you in that energy where now you're lashing out on other people or taking it out on good people because the people around you is taking it out on you, okay? Because you're in that energy. You're in that good energy, okay? We got the King of Cups coming out as well. It's like those of us who come from karmic past and karmic families, it's like we be the softest ones, or like not the softest ones, but in spirit, like the most gentle ones, the most purest ones, right? We are the divine love chosen, and we usually targeted by our families, which then we transform and transmute into our power, right? The star energies of our families, and the ones who's meant to receive our divine abundance and our divine inheritance. And if we're moving from an energy of resisting healing our trauma, we're more likely to lash out on people, genuine people, or other people that is more how do I say it, either way it go, that's how I said it. We're more than likely to try to take that out on other people who is right, other people we align with, other people that's sent to us to help us, right, to love us, to heal us, to help us be in that energy of love, to support us, right? And then, you know, more susceptible to accepting that mistreatment, accepting that trauma from other people that we align with that's not really good for us, right? So just like me, right? If I'm triggered, right, I gotta be mindful of how I show up, even though, you know, I'm all for being in your authenticity, your authentic expression. I'm not finna show up all love and light all the time. It's not happening. Okay. I've been through too much. All right. It's not happening. Right. But at the same time, getting back rooted, getting back centered. Okay. Getting back centered and focus on healing, so that you're not in this energy of hurting people or trying to hurt people or out to get people, because you're going to receive exactly what you deserve. And how you treat people is top, you know, one of the top universal laws. Okay, how you treat others, be mindful of how you treat others. Okay, but somebody could be in regret, they could be feeling heartbroken for, you know, what they have manifested themselves, right? What they have put out, essentially, and manifested for themselves, living in an energy that's not in alignment with their true core, okay, with their true selves. But a lot of the times too, you know, those of us who do come from karmic past and don't really have anybody that can encourage us or motivate us to being in that energy, that is in that loving energy, that is in resonance with our core values, a lot of the times we can be misled. A lot of the times it can be hard for us to embrace that side of us. Trying to be accepted by other people, right? So it could be in that energy, growing up and coming out of that energy and being in alignment with your true self, okay? Because it could be some confusion. All right, I'm about to end this reading, y'all. Okay, somebody feel like they have to suppress, you know, how they feel, their passion. They have to suppress it, okay? You know, somebody could feel like they're in this energy where they see right through, you know, their family traumas and their family projections. But that's usually how we are, Divine Love Chosen. That's usually how we are. We're usually the ones that can see, right? We're usually the healers to our families that can see through the core wounds of our families. We're usually the seers, the ones who's deeply in tune with the energy, and we're usually the ones who are empathetic, right? Deeply feeling and picking up and taking on that energy in our families, okay? Somebody could be in that energy realizing, you know, what they're manifesting through their work and through how they're showing up. You could be needing to be more mindful. Go watch yourself back and go, you know, watch and be mindful of what you're manifesting into your life. Okay? Listen to yourself. Okay? And a lot of the reason why I show up how I do, because I do want to remain rooted from my spirit, from a place of spirit, and not get too caught up in the egomaniatrics, showing up just for my own personal gain or my own ego. No, Divine Love Chosen, you care about the whole. You care about your people. You care about your world and your humanity, your earth, right? But the egomaniatrics, they just want to dominate the earth, destroy, 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 kill, 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 hurt, 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 evil, evil, evil. Okay? And Divine Love Chosen, even if you have been hurt and you have been traumatized by the wickedness, that's not you. That's not really you. That's not your core. So you could be needing to heal from those traumas so that you're not stuck in that egotistical energy. Okay? So you can get back to nourishing your spirit and manifesting what's good, or the goodness in your life and the goodness that you deserve to experience and feel. Okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Swords. Being mindful. Because you could be manifesting this for yourself. Resisting that spiritual, the spiritual focus. Okay? I hope that helps, Divine Love Chosen. I hope it resonates. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you need a one-on-one reading, my email's in the description. If you feel called to donate to my business, my Cash App is there too. I'll see you on the next one.